Right, good morning everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to have a look at a new lens which I picked up recently. This is known as the 50mm 1.4 F1.4 USM lens. It's one of the latest releases in the RF mount series of lenses for Canon cameras. It's basically, well, not basically, it's lens along the lines of for best use for full frame cameras. It's known as a full frame lens, and it's a quite a good lens. We have had we have had some use out of it. We took it down to Supernova 26 down at the convention centre here in Perth, Western Australia. So this lens is known as a hybrid lens. Generally with your 50mm portrait lenses you don't have the facility to change your f-stop, but with this lens you have the availability to adjust your depth of field, I think it is, via a dial on the at the back of the lens. Once it's activated, but it's only usable in video mode. We've yet to, I think, investigate that a little bit further. But for now, we took some images down at the convention centre recently when we went. We're going to break it down to two not categories, but two instalments. The first set will be of the auditorium area, where there was some question and answer seminar booths, where the fans can sit and ask their favourite characters or book writers, storytellers, actors, and movie stars, TV movie stars, some questions as to just to find out what more about them. And I think they did it via an app, possibly used through the phones, where they punch the question in and it comes up on the display from what it looks like. There was a lot of marquees set up with all sorts of amazing memorabilia, souvenirs, cards, all sorts of things, and some merchandise from all sorts, from t-shirts to jackets to polo shirts, hoodies, pullovers, everything. And yes, they were probably a little bit on the higher end priced items, but I did buy a t-shirt and a hoodie. So still made good quality. So we're quite happy with it. But getting back to the images, so we took I took probably about 95 odd photos down through at the event. What I found was the speed of the focus of this lens is amazing. Taking some of the shots just of the auditoriums where you don't need a quick focus point, or focus speed was terrific, because like it was just standing back and taking the photo. So you've had plenty of time to focus on your subject or the image. So they will be the first group of images I put up for the video. The second set will be of the characters. Cosplay is a big thing down there, and even the fans, when they go through, they will get dressed up in costume of characters, or just fantasy characters or anime characters. a big thing of Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica was two of the big features. Doctor Who was another one, and there was people getting dressed up in character. So I'll be putting some of those images up as well now. As I mentioned, it's got a very fast focus speed. So walking through the crowd to take some of the photographs of the cosplay characters, you needed to be quick. You couldn't afford for them to, didn't want them to stand there for too long while you tried to step back, step forward, and try and get it in focus or manually focus it itself. So once I pulled up, framed up my shot, by the time I'd done it, it was completely in focus. So I just snapped the photo or snapped the image and let them, sort of let them go on the way. So you only had a few seconds. To get what you wanted. And there were so many characters there. I just went ballistic with it, and I had an absolute ball. So that'll be the second set of images I'll put up. So the first set, well, basically some of the settings I had was just a standard shutter speed, like as in 1 to 250 or 1 to 25, because I didn't need to let a lot of light in to the sensor of the camera because it was a very lit area. And ISO was pretty well automatic. Aperture was automatic as well. So that'll be the second set of images I'll put up. So what we'll do is I'll go through now and I'll pick out some images of the auditorium and some of the stalls, and then we'll come back and discuss the second set. So. Okay, so that's that. Those few images sorted out. So I've put a few of them up. I probably won't go putting too many up. I'll just give you an idea as to what the lens is capable of. So getting into the next set of images, which is they call it cosplay, and there is actually a competition throughout the whole event. And I believe there's quite some good prizes available for these fans that get done up in all their costumes. So I did have a lot of photos, a lot of images of the characters in costume. So there's probably too many of them to put up. Like I said, I took about 95 shots, but so I will probably pick the best of that I think will be worthwhile. Probably with giving best results of the lens. So again, I didn't need to go for a long shutter speed because there was plenty of light internally. So we'll go through now, and I'll pick out some images and get a collection together, and then we'll wrap up this little session, and I hope it'll give people an idea as to what is capable with this nice little 50mm lens. So let's pause this bit, and then we'll go on to the next section. Okay, so we've put up a number of the shots that I thought people might get the best idea as to what this lens is capable of. So the lens itself is very lightweight, which makes it brilliant for storage or for packing or for transportation, to take it away on holidays, or even if you're just going to go and do some portrait shooting on weddings or events and things like that. So the video capabilities of the lens I've yet to take a look at, although I should imagine it's going to be quite brilliant. Now the price point of this lens was around $2,000 to $2,300. I picked it up from Ted's Cameras. At the time they had an end of financial year sale, so I did manage to get it for quite a low price. And it is just it's a beautiful lens. So on the images I've put up there, they're for full body, well, as much as I can get of it, full length shots of the characters. So if you were to be going for close knit portrait shots, it will give you a beautiful, crisp, colourful image. The background will have a nice what they call bulker, which is a slight touch of blur, which will highlight your model's features. So we have had a bit of a dabble with along those lines, but I wanted to sort of give us an idea as to what this lens is capable of along the lines of mostly covering a lot of shots. So on that note, I'll wrap this one up and try and keep it as brief as possible, although I'll probably have it. So if you like what you see, please do hit the thumbs up button and like the video, and hit the notification bell for future uploads, and please feel free to subscribe. I'd love to get some more subscribers for the channel, to try and keep it going as long as I can. So I think on that note, we'll say bye bye for now until next time, and thank you for watching.